is the Texas weather discussion video for Wednesday, the 13th of November. I'm Donovan Neal. After having a cold start today, we should warm very nicely during the peak of the day to this afternoon. But what about the weather for the rest of the week? And could we see some snow accumulation on Christmas, at or around Christmas? Let's take a look at the water vapor satellite view. That trough axis continues to lift to the northeast. We are in a dry air mass, and we have a pretty chilly start to the morning. Arlington 32, DFW 36, mainly in the mid 30s, and probably some 40s scattered around. But we do warm nicely to the low 70s during the peak of the day. Today should be a very comfortable day today, despite the cold start. Across the nation, much of the cold air is mainly packed in the Great Lakes region, where they're in the teens or even in the single digits in some spots. Down here, we still remain cold, but we should warm nicely today. Watch warning map. Only thing to talk about is a multitude of winter weather advisories stretching from the high plains all the way to the Great Lakes into the northeastern part of the United States. We do have some wind concerns for the Dakotas and parts of the Midwest. Otherwise, things are pretty quiet on the convective outlook. So it'll remain quiet for a while. But we do also note, due to the low precipitation values and the drought conditions, and also the low relative humidity values, we do have elevated to near critical fire weather concerns for the northern 2/3 of Texas. This includes the northern 2/3 of Texas, which is elevated to near critical fire weather conditions in our area. Some counties are even starting to enforce a burn ban, so be sure to check your counties for your local burn bans here. So, average rainfall for the next 7 days, valid through Wednesday of next week. Of course, most of the rain stays in the Pacific Northwest. Down here, North Texas, we don't see that much rain within the next week or so. Of course, most of the rain stays to the east of us. So let's go out to the model output. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid today at noon. 500 millibars. So you can see that trough axis lifting out to the northeast. Heights are about where they should be for us, and that's a pretty dry look. Again, it should stay nice and warm with highs in the low 70s. Thursday, we trend significantly cooler. We start the day in the mid 30s. We end up in the mid 50s. Friday, pretty much the same deal. Again, we end up in the mid 50s with abundant sunshine. Should be a very pleasant day. Saturday, we stay pretty dry throughout the weekend with highs in the mid 60s. Same thing on Sunday. And the same thing on Sunday, and the European pretty much says we pretty much stay dry for pretty much the weekend. So we should see abundant sunshine with highs in the low 60s. Monday of next week, pretty much the same deal. We start the day in the low 40s, we end up in the low 60s. Tuesday, pretty much the same deal. In a week from today, Wednesday the 20th of December, we have a troughing in the northeast, ridge building to the west. Down below that, we remain pretty dry. And then let's just go to the end of the forecast period. This is Saturday the 23rd. Heights are about where they should be for us. We have troughing in the western states, north and west and east. West and north actually, and down here the GFS actually trends towards an icy or a wintry mix down here in North Texas. However, if we check the European, it shows nothing. So this is still in the land of voodoo, and there's a lot to know about this storm. There's a lot that we don't even know about this storm. So let's go further into voodoo country. Let's take a look on this. This is December. This is on Christmas Day, and if this were to verify, this shows that we do have potential of seeing a white Christmas for this year, where we could see a wintry mix or even some snow accumulation in some places in North Texas. But this is still the land of voodoo, and a lot of things can and will change. But the GFS ensemble has actually been trending towards a white Christmas. About 8 of the 20 members show that we could see a white Christmas. But again, of course, that means that the other 12 members show nothing. So this is still a quite a ways out, and a lot of things can and will change. And I wouldn't hold my breath on a white Christmas just yet. And numbers for the next 15 days, you can see after today, we of course go we of course drop to the the 50s to low 60s for the rest of the week going forward. And after Thursday, we should be done with 60-degree weather for a while, as we should be trending a bit cooler for a while. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today. I'll have more notes in the blog. The next video here should be posted at around 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. If you can't catch your local TV stations on the air at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and Godspeed.